You have exactly 3 seconds to like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I'll appear in your dreams tonight. To ask for a donation for that cup of coffee, link below.
This is a picture of Ho Chi Minh City, 40, and this is a picture of the city, although it only occupies 0. Country's area and employs 6% of. Ho Chi Minh City contributes 20 Viet Nam's GDP and 27% of its total budget. Therefore, Ho Chi Minh City is always considered the engine pulling the entire Vietnamese economy forward. However, this engine is currently operating on a long, bumpy, and unsynchronized road system that has not developed proportionally to its potential and advantages. This is the current state of transportation infrastructure, a bottleneck, hindering economic development and reducing the competitiveness of Ho Chi Minh City. As the largest socio-economic center in the country, the city has a rapid urbanization rate, evidenced by the continuous increase in both space and population. Since the city's urbanization rate has been rapid, with nearly 1,600 hectares of land converted each year. The population is also growing at a rate of 3% per year, bringing the total population to nearly 9.4 people. Imagine the challenges Ho Chi Minh City faces with its high population density and the highest immigration rate in the country. Traffic jam, flooding, and overloaded transportation infrastructure. Some jokingly say that in Saigon, if you want to get to work on, you have to wake up before the roosters crow, because just a slight delay means losing the whole day. Take the Kong Ho Truong Tren Road as an example. Vital artery connecting the city to the Northwest Gateway. Yet for many years it has become a nightmare for countless people. Every time they travel through it, they face the sight of vehicles inching forward. Even the mega project in the northwest urban area, with so much hope of changing the face of the area, is currently suspended indefinitely because no investor dares to risk investing in a place with so many transportation problems. The consequences are even worse. Thousand households in Chi and Ho Mon, despite their need for house repairs and construction, are forced to wait patiently. This problem isn't limited to the Northwest Gateway. Most other gateways, such as National Highway 13, the Eastern Gateway along Vo Nguyen Giep Street, and the Nguyen Van Lin Road in the south connecting to National Highway 1A, are also facing similar issues. At a seminar on the Ho Chi Minh City Planning Report, Duong Vang, vice chairman of the People's Committee of Tay Ninh Province, stated that transportation infrastructure between Ho Chi Minh City and the surrounding provinces is not seamless and has many limitations. He then cited the example of how, to be present in Ho Chi Minh City for the seminar at 8:00 a.m., people have to wake up at 4 a.m. to prepare. If they depart at 5 a.m., they won't have time for breakfast and risk being late for the meeting, even though the distance is only about 100. This is just Mr. Thang's story. It's a hardship faced by the people of Ho Chi Minh City as well. Traffic congestion plays a crucial role in daily life and the socio-economic development of the city in general. Why mention economic development? Because transportation is likened to the bloodstream of the entire economy. It connects all production and consumption activities, facilitate flow of goods from one place to another, bridges trade between regions, and of course, meets the travel needs of the people. Imagine what would happen to the body if the bloodstream were blocked. Goods would move slowly and with difficulty. Traffic congestion increases transportation, warehousing, and storage costs, forcing businesses to bear higher logistics and operational expenses. The Ho Chi Minh City Department of Transportation stated that the city loses approximately 6 billion annually due to traffic congestion. Tran and head of Investment and Trade Group of the Viet Nam Business Forum Alliance once shared that the foreign business community is very interested in the Vietnamese market. But our logistics infrastructure has not yet met their needs. Duck-sided the road to Cat Lai Port. The Chi Minh City, Long Thanh Expressway, and other similar issues. The city of Tan So is frequently congested, and investors often ask me why they waste so much time queuing for lengthy procedures at Tan So Airport. Stories like these show that our transportation infrastructure is still inadequate. It not only creates a major barrier for foreign businesses wanting to invest in Ho Chi Minh City, but also diminishes the tourist experience, hindering the city's tourism development. So what is the way out for this most disadvantaged city? Is there a remedy that can unblock the city's arteries, helping it overcome this challenge and continue develop? There is a huge potential still lying dormant in the heart of the city, a dense network of rivers and canals with 2 and a section flowing through Ho Chi Minh City being about 80 km. The Saigon River, like a lifeline running through the city, offers extremely favorable opportunities for the development of waterway and riverside transportation. However, this potential has not yet been exploited to its full potential. Music possesses nearly 1,000 despite its extensive network of canals and waterways connecting many provinces and cities, and supporting numerous local economic activities. Ho Chi Minh City has yet to develop its inland waterway transport system. Imagine if the potential of inland waterway transport were fully exploited. It would not only increase economic resources but also reduce the pressure on road transport. The reality is that when the first river bus route in Ho Chi Minh City launched on 2017, many other waterway transport development plans were proposed with the hope of reducing the burden on the road system and boosting tourism. But these have yet to materialize. Ho Chi Minh City plans to implement nearly 10 waterway transport projects with the goal of connecting infrastructure, partially replacing road transport, and stimulating tourism. Much hope has been placed on these projects, and people are still eagerly awaiting them. Currently, only the sea route from Can Gio to Vung Tau City and the high-speed ferry to Cu Chi District are available. The remaining activities are mostly hampered by funding and specific procedure. Besides the planned opening of bus route No. 1 in Ho Chi Minh City, other planned routes include bus route No. from Bac Dang Wharf to District 8, bus route 3 from Bac Dang Wharf to Mue Den Do Red Lighthouse in District 7, and bus route 4 from Bac Dang Wharf to Phu Mai Hung in District 7. Additionally, the city's transportation sector plans to open 3 high-speed ferry routes from Ho Chi Minh City to Mai To Ben, and from the city center to Vung Tau and Can Gio. A common feature of these transportation projects is their significant potential for development, as they do not require the high construction costs of roads, and the cost of piers is piers are already in place and ready for most waterway, including river buses, high-speed ferries. Target tourists. This is both an advantage and a disadvantage. The advantage is that Ho Chi Minh City has a large population, and tourists often stop at Tan Son Nhat Airport, transporting these passengers to nearby tourist destinations by waterways. Feasible and easily exploitable goal due to the scenic advantages of the river route. However, the disadvantage of these transport routes is that they all concentrate in the Bac Dang Wharf area in District 1, where road traffic is frequently congested. To accommodate a large number of passengers using water, the Bac Dang Wharf area will need more parking lots and connecting transport facilities. However, these supporting conditions are still insufficient. There are many reasons for this situation, mainly due to people's habits of connecting road and waterway transport, and the lack of sufficient bridges and wharves. According to statistics from the Ho Chi Minh City Department of Transport, in the past 5, the total capital invested waterway transport infrastructure development projects is approximately 1488, while the investment in the road transport network is much larger, 27. This shows a clear difference in investment between waterway and road transport. It has been shown that waterway transport has not received adequate attention. For waterway transport to truly take off, more comprehensive and decisive solutions are needed. Strong investment in infrastructure is required to ensure convenient connections with road facility, easy access for the public. In this, Ho Chi Minh City is considering developing a boulevard running along the Saigon River. This will be a major road connecting suburban and city centers, not only helping vehicles move faster but also opening up beautiful riverside scenery for people to enjoy. Recently, S Group submitted a proposal to the People's Committee of Chi Minh City for a near 8 to 10 lane riverside road along the Saigon River to help resolve traffic congestion. This boulevard will connect from Ben Suc Bridge in Chi District along the Saigon River to the intersection of Ton Duc, Thang and Ham Nungi in District 1, with a length of 72 km. In the inner city area, the road curves along the Saigon River. Proposed investment of 1,800 BND will help connect traffic and suburban areas through the city center. Do you know the most exciting thing? This road will break down invisible barriers, connect high-end residential areas in Tan Can, such as Saigon Park and Vinhome Central Park. Instead of the current fragmented internal roads, people will have a new route from Saigon Bridge in the city center to this road. It will also reduce traffic congestion on Nguyen Ho Can Road, especially during peak hours. Furthermore, this road is proposed to be extended to Bin, Duong and Tay Nang. The connection to Bin Duong will end at Ben Suc Bridge, connecting to Provincial Road. Pha, DT Sanabuan Duong is over 60 km long, passing through Thu Da One City, Ben, Dao Ting District, and connecting to Tay. This is a vital road, bringing convenience to trade and economy. The other direction will reach Tay Ninh, connecting via Provincial Road 6 and then merging with Provincial Road 7. This creates a regional transportation network. This is National Highway 6, following the development orientation of the Southeast Region's transportation network for the period 21-23 Vision 2050. Notably, the road also passes through Chi District, Ho Chi Minh City, and District 12, suburban, with abundant agricultural land and riverside alluvial land. This will help save on land acquisition costs when constructing this highway. The investor can combine the project with the development and exploitation of the land along the Saigon River's protective corridor, up to 50 meters, for the construction of amenities serving the people, such as parks, marinas, pedestrian walkway, restaurant, exhibition center, theaters, and cultural center. With a travel speed of 100 km, this road will shorten travel time from QCHA to District 1 to only 35-40 minutes instead of the current 2 hours. The final highlight of the project is the light rail lines LRT running along the Riverside Road. In developed countries, light rail plays a crucial role as the backbone of cities or infrastructure, as an auxiliary to traditional rail and road transport. This type of transportation scores points with passengers for its safety, comfort, affordable fare, and accessibility. Especially in urban areas, LRT contributes to increased connectivity with the outside world, features green spaces along the road, and has low carbon emissions. Canadian report indicated that the investment cost for LRT is only about half that of subways. Furthermore, combined with sightseeing tourism experiences. Therefore, once this group's proposal becomes a reality, this railway line will not only help people travel more conveniently but also contribute to the exploitation of 15 while simultaneously promoting the development of the potential area in the northwest of Ho Chi Minh City. It will help relocate over 1 million people from low-lying or flood-prone areas to higher ground, forming new modern urban areas in the future. In addition, modern river, road, and rail transport system connecting Ho Chi Minh City, Chi, Baden Mountain, and Tay Ninh will contribute to creating a better environment. The bustling and vibrant Saigon River area, similar to major cities around the world, has been very successful. However, Ho Chi Minh City is facing significant challenges regarding transportation infrastructure, especially overload of the road system and the wasted potential of waterway transportation, hindering the effective operation of the economic engine. Improving transportation infrastructure is an priority should be given to developing the waterway transportation system, maximizing the advantages of the river network, and simultaneously building a modern Saigon Riverside Road connecting seamlessly with neighboring provinces. Ho Chi Minh City needs breakthrough policies to attract investment and create favorable conditions for businesses to participate in transportation infrastructure development. At the same time, urban planning and management should be strengthened to ensure sustainable and harmonious development between the economy and the environment, hopefully, with the effort of the government and the joint contributions of the business community. Ho Chi Minh City will soon complete a modern transportation infrastructure system befitting its leading position, the national economy. And then, people like him won, so they wouldn't need to start teaching too early for fear of being late for school anymore.